to take a little bit of brain strain because you need to take one of your stickers and recreate it in 3 of the color schemes we studied. So that will get you a B. If you just do 2 color schemes, that will get you a C. So for example, the complementary color scheme, the analogous color scheme, and the monochromatic color scheme. So here, first, I'm going to work with an AI generated image that I just enhanced with elements. And for this one, the easiest way to change the color would be to go to Edit Photo, and then explore some of these filters. So for example, this is a monochromatic color scheme. I would have to go back in after I've selected amethyst, and I would have to work on the gummy worms in its mouth. Grab those gummy worms, and I'm going to have to edit those separately. I'll go back to my filters and look for amethyst again. And now I have a monochromatic purple version of my sticker. This is duotone. And duotone, you're going to see some of these would work for monochromatic as well. But we're going to work on complementary colors. So in this case, I'm going to try Mystic. And Mystic is already almost complementary, but we're going to make it true kind of basic complementary. So I'm going and I'm getting a green for the highlights. And then for the shadows, my red is a little bit pink, so I'm going to go and I'm going to slide up here. And I'm going to pick a red. Alright, so now you can see I have a green and a red for my picture. Again, just like last time, I would also need to go back in and do the same thing with my gummy worms. Click on my image. I'm going to have to ungroup. I'm going to have to select just the gummy worms. Edit that photo separately. Go back to duotone. Go back to Mystic. And I could pick the colors up with the eyedropper and really have them match. Or I could use a slider bar to change them as well. Now I want to work on my analogous color scheme. And for that, again, if you are forgetting what these mean, you can click on that link and review. But I know that I need neighboring colors on the color wheel. And so I'm going to go and I'm going to look for a filter that can help give me that. And now we're getting a little trickier with using filters. And I think maybe hibiscus is going to do it for me. I'm going to ungroup and grab just the gummy worms. And now I have completed this slide. I have my original color scheme, a complementary color scheme, an analogous color scheme, and maybe have to work on those gummy worms a little more, and a monochromatic color scheme. And I would move this and say I use duotone and other Canva tools to recreate one sticker in 3 different color schemes. Now, if you're using fewer photos and more Canva elements, you are going to be able to manipulate the colors up here. So for a complementary color scheme, I could turn the arms green. I could ungroup and try and get back to that fork. I have to scoot the arms out of the way for a second, and I could change that pink to green as well. And now the only thing I really have to worry about is the brown of the cake, maybe the pink of the frosting. So I would have to try to manipulate that separately. because I'm trying to do a red-green color scheme. And try duotone for that. And there we go. I would say that my cherry, I feel like I kind of lost when I did that, so I would probably go back and get that cherry again and replace it with the cherry element. Let me see if I can grab it from this one. Oh, and here we go. Control C, Control V, and maybe try to replace that cherry on top. And now I have my color scheme in complementary colors. Maybe I'll just adjust those gloves to make those red. There we go. And my cake is redone in a complementary color scheme.